Have you ever wondered how to identify high probability entries using smart money concepts? In today's video, I will show you how to spot and trade imbalances, also known as fair value gaps, effectively. This is a game-changing concept, so stick around. And if you want to join us for free signals, you can check in the link in the bio or the link below down there. I will leave it in the description, and then you can join us and find the family of winners, people who are making real good money daily trading, so you can learn more and you can understand. Just keep believing. Let's start with the basics. What is an imbalance or fair value gap? An FVG or fair value gap is created when there is a gap between consecutive candles where price moves so quickly that not all orders get filled. These zones are often revisited. They are revisited by price, offering a great trading opportunities. Now, let's talk about how to trade them effectively. Now, we are having this chart here, and I think you can see, as I've been talking about, this is an imbalance. As we said before, look for this last candle, this first candle, and this last candle, and the gap that is left between, that will be an imbalance or a fair value gap. I think even here you see there is a fair value gap on this candle. But as we can see, this market has been trending, making lower lows. That means that the market has been in a what? In a downtrend. This market has mainly been in a downtrend, dropping, breaking lower lows, going to the lower side of the market. So this makes it a bearish market. Now, there is something that we have to identify, because for me, I always trade on 15 minutes chart because I'm an intraday trader. I make money daily. And if you want to join us, I told you where you can find the link and join us. So I want you to see this. Now, after the market has created what we call an imbalance or fair value gap, let me mark it here. Let me put something to mark it here, so that you can identify this zone, all of it. So this means, so this is a fair value gap or imbalance from here, where this week ends, up to here. So here down, we are having what we call an order block. I want you to look at this. This is an what? An OB. This is an order block. So that means that this is a possible buy zone. This means that this is a what? A possible what? Buy zone. Remember, we are still in 15 minutes chart. So we want to see how the market will react, because when we are trading this, we'll have to wait for the market to come back into this imbalance or fair value gap, so that we can understand, we can get a good confirmation on a lower time frame, like 1 minute chart, and then we can see where to enter from and where to close from. So look at this. Let's play this and we see where it heads. Now look at the market. The market moved and tried to break the last high, picking what? Picking liquidity. Here was a lot of liquidity left here lying, was here. We had liquidity here lying on this top, and the market had to come and sweep it out, because I told you in the liquidity video last time about the liquidity, what the market is looking for. It works like a magnet for the market. So we're having our imbalance, and we are just seated here waiting for the market to come where? To our zone. So when the market moves and comes down to our zone, I want you to take a look and see what happens in the zone when the market reaches. After the market breaking the last high, which means now the market has created what? A BOS. Some people will call this a change of character. I won't say anything bad to them, but me, I don't confirm it as a change of character. My change of character is always when the market fails to break the lower low if we are in a downtrend, and then breaks the internal high or the last high. So for me, I'll call this a BOS because the market has taken liquidity and has broken with a what? A full body candle stick. So I want to show you this. When the market came back, remember we also had what? An imbalance here, though we had liquidity above the what? This zone. So I couldn't take this sell. Why? Because of this liquidity that was lying here. A lot of liquidity lying that side. But this liquidity here, it was taken slightly by this wick here. So that's why I'm confirming that this zone would work for me. And we took this trade, by the way. We took this trade. I'm going to show you the screenshot. That's the screenshot about the trade that we took. And it gave us some good money. So let me show you before we go into that. Look at how the market dropped down to the zone. I think you can see. So most of you people, you trade badly the what? The imbalance. Most of you think that when the market comes into the imbalance, we shall take a trade and move high. That's why you always lose money when you're trading imbalances that way. So it's a wrong way or a wrong approach on which you guys lose a lot of money. Hence, you could be making some good money when you follow well what the market is really doing. So the market had to drop. Let's see what the market did. Market dropped up to what? To our zone. And I want you to see this. When the market dropped into this zone, we don't just enter. Why don't we enter? There are some entries that we just tap into the zone and we enter. Why? Because sometimes the market had made maybe a good change of character on the other side, but here there wasn't anything like a good change of character on a higher time frame. So my higher time frame is always 15 minutes. So I couldn't see any confirmation of me entering that entry. So now I want you to look at this and see. Let's go to 1 minute chart and you see how this played out. I show you where you could take an entry from. So look at this market now. When this market reached here in this zone, I want you to look at this. This was a break of structure here still on 1 minute, because now in 1 minute the market is what? Downtrending, just dropping down. And people who don't know how to analyze the market, they just enter from here thinking that now the market is going to continue where? Down, to drop. But all this zone, since I mark on 15 minutes chart, this zone was a what? Another block that could push the market high. So we are looking for the market to break this high. But before that high, I think you can see this. If you recognize this, look at this. Market broke here. Let me zoom in and you see. When the market broke here, it was a BOS still. And now, after breaking, market retested. And here was a what? Another block on 1 minute. This is a small order block where the market tapped in and failed to do what? Failed to drop. And now, where is my change of character? My change of character is made here. Are you seeing this? My change of character is made where? This side. So, if my change of character on 1 minute is made this side, I want you guys to see what the market is doing now. Let's play it out. Market moved. Tap there. You ask me that when will you take the entry? I haven't taken the entry yet. Market comes here. Creates a BOS now. Starts to create BOS, bigger BOS. Even here, BOS. Now, I'll wait for the market to come and sweep all this liquidity that is left here. That's when I will take an entry. So my entry will be just around here. So when the market comes here, that's when I will take what? An entry, a buying entry, a long entry. So however you can call it. Let's put this here. And now we are risking something about 10 pips. A little. I won't put anything down below. So where are we targeting? We are targeting the last high, an internal high, not the last high of the bigger move, but the internal what? Internal high. Let me first drop to 15 minutes and show you. This was the high, the last high that we have. Are you seeing this? So this is where I will put my what? My target. So now that will be my bigger target. So that's where my target will be. Now I want you to see this. I'll be putting my take profit, last take profit will be at 190 pips. I think you can see this. So I want us to look at how it is going to play out. Let me go back to 1 minute and we follow up this market. Now I think you see the market has this candlestick has already engulfed this one, breaking here, giving us a chance or showing us already on 15 minutes. So let's go back to 1 minute and we check how this goes up to the end. Now let's get back here to this zone, our zone. When the market comes, we're going to play it out and we see. When the market comes, taps, taps, sweeps all the liquidity that was where? Here. You see that? Market took all the liquidity that was here. Market moves. Let's continue moving with the market. After market has taken that liquidity, I think you see how the market moves. Are you seeing how the market played out after sweeping the liquidity? Let's go back to 15 minutes now where you can see it well. 15 minutes chart. I think you can see after the market sweeping this lower liquidity, this internal liquidity, this market tapped into this. Remember, we are risking not even 20 pips. I think it was something like 10 pips. Yes. So now the market moved up to when to hit our TP. So there's something I want to show you. When the market reaches here, you can always close. You can always close and take what? Take what you have, like half. Take half of what you have. That's what we call partials. Take half, set break of structure. Set BE, break even, and then wait for the market to do what? To continue up or comes and sweeps out your break even so that you can't lose anything. You go out of the market when you're having something. And if you want to know how to learn how to pass the funded accounts, you should also talk to me. You should write to me and we see how I can help you guys. You really need help. You really need to work these things out, because if you don't, then it's not easy for you to make it in Forex. So here is a pro tip. Combine the fair value gaps with the other smart money concepts like order blocks, liquidity sweeps, or supply and demand zones. When multiple factors align, it increases the probability of a success trade. So, fair value gaps are a powerful concept in smart money concept trading. Start using them on your charts and refine your entries. If this video gave you a value, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends or with your trading community. Drop a comment below and let me know how favorite way to use fair value gap in your strategy. See you in the next video.